In this video, we're going to show you how to replace a front window regulator assembly on your Honda Pilot. Let's get started. Using a plastic trim tool, we're going to pull up on the window switch in the back. Then pull it up, and we'll remove our connectors. There's a push button on the bottom side, push that. Remove the connector, another one on the bottom here, and one last one at the top. Push buttons right here. Remove the window switch. Behind the window switch, there's going to be one Phillips head screw. There's going to be one more Phillips head screw in the middle of the door. Remove the screw. Using a plastic trim tool, you can come on the top of this cover and pop it out. If you don't have a plastic trim tool, you can just take your fingers and pull down, and the clips will release. These are the two clips, and these two hinge in the bottom here. We're going to go around and pop all the clips for the door card. In this bottom right section, there's a good piece of plastic that you can grab. Grab it and pull straight out, and you'll pop the door clips. Go to the left side now, do the same thing. And you can lift your door straight up and off. We have a few connections before we can totally take the door off. The first one will be the door handle rod. This little yellow clip is going to swivel backwards off of the pole, and then the pole will lift straight up, and you're able to get a bit more space on your door. We're going to go around and take off all of the connections. Two push button clips, and then remove the door card. We're going to go around pulling the vapor barrier down. Using a Phillips head bit, we're going to remove the two screws out of the control unit. Push on the push button and remove the connector. Pull the plastic back. We want to be able to see these two holes right here. Install the window switch. With our window switch connected, roll the window down. We're going to go until we see the two 10mm bolts in these two sight holes. Using a 10mm socket, remove the two bolts. If you're tired of your bolts falling out of your socket, you can grab a piece of this black sticky tape, put it on the inside of your socket. Remove the second bolt. That tape will make it so the bolt won't fall out of your socket. Roll the window all the way up. Using some painter's tape, we're going to tape the window to the top of the door. This will make it so that while we're working on the window regulator, the glass does not fall or shatter inside of the door with us working in there. 2 to 3 pieces should be all you need. With your window taped up, we're going to roll our window down about halfway. Remove the connector for the window motor. Push on this button and pull straight back. Using a trim tool, we're going to pop the connector and the clip off of the door, and I'm going to push that connector inside of the door. Using a 10mm socket, we're going to remove the 4 bolts for the window regulator assembly. I'm just going to loosen this top one. We're going to lift the assembly straight up so this bolt can get clearance through this hole. Peeling the plastic down on the right side, we're going to find 3 more screws. We're going to loosen the 2 on the bottom and remove the 1 on the top. lift up on the screws. There's going to be a plastic clip on the inside of the door. We're going to squeeze these two tabs, push it through, and it will release. And we're able to pull the regulator assembly out of the vehicle. Reach in, grab the assembly, and remove it from the vehicle. Remove the screws from the old assembly. We're going to install them into the new one. We just want to get these started. Do not thread them all the way down. With the bolt started, the assembly is ready to go into the car. Install the assembly into the vehicle. I got this top bolt sitting first. Then I'm going to reach in and put the motor nuts into their spots. Just like that. Line up the bolts. And get them started. With all of the bolts started, go around and snug them down. I'm going to reach in and find the connector for the window motor and pull it out of this hole. Install the plastic stay into the door and install the connector. Using your window switch, we're going to put the window all the way up until you hear it meet with the window. Go ahead and remove the tape off of your window. Using your window switch, roll the window down until you see the bolts in the sight holes. Make sure that the nuts for the window are lined up with the plate for the window regulator, and then install the bolts. Using your window switch, verify that the window regulator works. Install the grommet into the top left and stick the plastic vapor barrier back into place. If you're having troubles with the butyl tape not sticking, you can either get some extra or you can use a waterproof tape and go around the outside. Be sure that this rod is poking out of the plastic. Install the control module box. The screws will screw into the yellow clips in the back. If you push the plastic down, you can see the yellow through it if you're having trouble locating it. Install the connector. Install the connector. We're going to pull the harness for the window up and out of the door. And install the connector for the unlock switch. Install the pole into the handle. Install the door card onto the door. We're going to go around the door, popping in all the clips. I like to give it a little pull and make sure they're clipped in. Install the Phillips head screw. Install the screw in the middle of the door. Install the screws for the interior door handle. Install the plastic trim. It'll clip into place. Install the connectors into the window switch. I'm going to drop the front end first, then push the back down, make sure it's clipped in. And in the top right, we're going to put these two hinges in these two spots. And then push the top clips in, and you're good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.